Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and we are playing again Danganronpa, trigger Happy Havoc. In the previous episode we had the trial to solve the murder of Chihiro. And weirdly enough we got some very weird revelations during that episode. First off, Chihiro, although dressing like a girl, was actually a guy, and not because she or he wanted to be a girl. No, because he was afraid of being himself. He was so engrossed with himself that he was trying to be someone else. This is not a case of, hey, I want to be a girl, so I feel like a girl, so I'm dressing like a girl. No, this is a case of, hey, I feel weak and girls should be weak, and that's why I'm dressing like a girl, because I'm weak. That's messed up. And when confronted, when he had the strength to actually do something about it, well, he got actually murdered by Mondo, unfortunately, who we knew could not deal with his weakness. Someone who we thought was a strong, tough guy actually was weak because he was too afraid of and too ashamed of what he did in the past to actually man up to it. However, in the end, he manned up. He took the blame for Chihiro's death, and well, the result was actually rather honorable, although he didn't need to die. He should be punished, yes, but he didn't need to die. Monokuma is way too harsh in this killing game. However, the biggest revelation was that we have a spy in our midst. At the end, after the trial, we saw Monokuma talk to someone with who we can only guess is one of our own, due to what was said. And there apparently is a 16th student still left. So the empty seat at the trials, well, it's not so empty after all. So, shall we guess what has opened up for us now? What has become new? And how, well, daily life continues. Dot dot dot. Although we don't know who is speaking at this moment. Someone's actually crying. Sniff. Sniff, sniff. Someone's more crying.
Whoa. I know I shouldn't cry, but I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon. It's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Wow. That was an image. Really. Whew. I know Hina is portrayed very gorgeous, although her hair is a little bit weird. But that? Wow. Okay, let's move on, Nick, before you're sinking into whatever weird fantasy life. You're not gonna be pervert like Hifumi, are you? No, that's perverted. Donuts! I need to eat some donuts. That'll cheer me up. Wow! look at that! Ah, too bad I can't move the camera around here, but look at that room! It's far more interesting than my room is. Jeez! Makoto has some sword, yeah, he took from the gym, but this? She actually kind of makes a home, a living for herself. Wow! Okay, the layout is the same, but wow, look at that room! Glazed donuts, twisty donuts, jelly donuts, cream filled, donut holes, malasadas.
Okay.
Oh god of donuts! I'm praying for a wonderful encounter. What? Donuts? I'm sorry. Please, forgive me for breaking the nighttime rule. Hina, I don't think anyone will, well, Celeste maybe, but no one else will be too angry about it. Because, frankly, I think there are more people who actually are ignoring the nighttime rule. So, yeah. But right now, for me, donuts are absolutely necessary. Wait, you're actually a donut lover? You are gorging donuts down? You must be doing a lot of sporting to keep that kind of figure. And you want to be an Olympic swimmer? Well, you need the sugar though. But that's only a temporary energy boost most of the time. And you keep that figure even in here now? Darn, I would like to have your metabolism. Then I probably wouldn't be such a fat guy. Oh well. Huh?
Huh?
What's that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the bathhouse.
But...
I'm super scared, but... Is someone there? A next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. Okay, that's just weird. That was just weird. After such a scene that you see Chihiro's floating head in a green light, Hina's screaming of fright and everything, and you go to such a jolly title card. Okay, that's just a little bit weird. That's a little bit disconnected. Okay, that kind of took me off. Yeah, well, okay. The morning after the conclusion of the second class trial. Everyone met up in the dining hall, just like always. And I expected it to start like any other day. That's what I expected, but... Today's count kinda sucks, huh? Toko and Byakuya still refuse to show up. And I haven't seen Miss Asahina anywhere. She said her stomach was hurting, so she's taking it easy in her room for today. Oh, that is rather unusual for her. Normally she is so full of energy. Which is exactly what makes me worry.
So then...
So, it's just the 7 of us, then. It looks that way.
How about that?
It's time like this where the committee chairman needs to get things going with a bang. I don't think he's going with the bang anyway, and who appointed him as committee chairman? Anyway, I don't think I had a vote in that. I don't think I would even have approved of something. I'm actually suggesting Kyoko takes it over, okay? She seems old enough, she seems sane enough. This guy is just off his rockers. And that's before the last trial. He has a weird moral compass and now he seems to be in total shock.
Impossible.
Or not. Yeah, he's totally in shock. Taka hasn't said a word since everything that happened yesterday. Which is weird because Mondo was first trying to graduate before he manned up, okay? He was trying to get out of it alive. And that meant killing you. How can you still be so shocked about that? Even why did you even defend him at the end? One look at his face showed he hadn't slept a wink last night. Really? Okay. It must be because of Mondo. The two of them became so close and then he finds out Mondo killed Chihiro. Yeah, it was kind of a crime of passion. It isn't that he actually planned it. It was more it happened. Which is different than actually executing a plan to murder someone or anything. Okay? And then having to watch Mondo get punished and nothing he could do about it? I can't even imagine what reading. I can't even imagine what it must have done to him.
Well...
So, I mean, what's gonna happen now? We haven't found any way out, and we have no idea if help's ever gonna come. I guess by now help is not going to come.
It's like...
No, I'm all depressed just thinking about it. And to be honest, why isn't help coming? Seriously, someone should be missing them right now. Or is there still some communication, some fake communication going on? And yeah, well, maybe they are at a school trip or something that they are thinking about. But still then, how can this be such an elaborate setup? There's an entire organization behind this. This can't be a one-man thing. This Monokuma is controlled by multiple people. Not just one person. And who has the money enough to pull something like this? Well, I can guess one person. We simply have to adapt to make the best of things. Do our best to get along and live here together in peace. Why do I have the feeling that you're trying to lie more to yourself about this than to others? You know, this creepy thing is just way too much positivity. This is just too positive to not be a lie. It's just no. Forget about the outside world and accept this new life. That is the only hope we have now. Really? Celeste? Really? Can you accept the outside world? I doubt it. Can you accept forgetting about the outside world? That is what I supposed to say. What? To live here forever?
Well,
Here we have every convenience. We have food, clothes. Our every need is seen to. Why are you dissatisfied? Well, maybe we have dreams we want to pursue. We have families out there, loved ones that we still want to see. We have still a world to discover. We still have lives to live. Life is not just about eating, sleeping and just keep the heart ticking and the brain functioning. No, it's about doing things, about learning new things, about chasing our dreams. That's what life is all about. Seriously? In fact, let me ask you this. What is it about the outside world that you long for? Well, family, friends, loved ones, happiness, dreams to chase, things to learn, bikes getting stolen, the positive and the negative experiences. There's so much. Here, this enclosed space will drive you nuts after a while. If you do the same thing over and over and over again.
is that okay?
Competition, discrimination, victimization and violence. As society grows, so does its perversion. Yes. Competition? Well, I don't think that's a perversion. Although some competition can be considered bad, other competition can be considered good. How about sports? How about getting good grades or something even? How about solving puzzles, solving problems? Discrimination, victimization and violence, yes, they are growing later and lately because the world is getting full. There are more and more people and they are getting harder and harder to get along with one another. And the internet kinda magnifies all that negativity. It's a side effect of this communication. Well, increase in communication potential. However, with that there is also a lot of good that comes. A lot of togetherness, a lot of acceptance, a lot of, well, joy, happiness, actually taking care of one another. People coming together over the most insignificant things that bring a lot of joy. It's not just the negativity, the violence, the discrimination, racism. Yes, when someone is down, they kind of lash out really hard. And the news seems to be covering more and more negative things than it actually does on positive. However, there is just as much positive in this world as there is negative. So, don't just count that out. There's an entire world out there that you still can experience, Celeste. Dreams to chase. In which case, our current situation not. Demon Angel, pretty princess.
Huh?
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. That's my thoughts exactly. Why is he suddenly...
Here we go.
Maggie the drill shop owner, the bunny-eared Amazon, cat girl dog boy, Robot Justice, the Galactic King, and what I mean is, there's no 2D here. Wait, what? For me, look around you. Everything is 2D. Everything is pretty much a cardboard cutout. You're still whining about 2D, 3D in this world that you're living in? Pretty much every object, every person is a cardboard cutout, even yourself. Oh boy.
There's nothing to be done.
The mastermind puts such base desire to their advantage, bending you to their will. And that's pretty much what you also do with gambling, isn't it, Celeste?
You know?
Okay, well, anyway, since Taka's like catatonic, as the oldest one here, I'm officially stepping up to take the lead. Wait, what? What does age have to do with it? You're the oldest one, you're already an adult, and you're still sitting in high school, or at least you're old enough to drink, and you're still in high school. Dude, I think with your intelligence level, you're either a really good con man, letting people think you're really dumb and all, or you're not fit to be the leader. So we're all gonna do work together and spend the rest of the day searching the school. Searching?
I'm right?
Well, I mean, since the class trial is over and all,
Perhaps.
there should be new places for us to investigate. Yeah, that's a ticket. Maybe we'll find some kind of clue this time.
Well
Then once we're done eating, let's split up and begin looking around. Do you have any problem with that, Celeste? There may well be a discovery waiting for us, which may further enrich our life here. No, to the point. No, the point is to look for clues. And just as we were starting to come together, she barged in and ruined the conversation.
You called for me, so I appeared.
We didn't call for you. We did not, absolutely not, did not call for you. Toko, I wouldn't mind calling for, but you, Jill, no.
What?
Ah! Nobody called for you! What the? How come it's Genocide Jill and not Toko?
Yes!
God, this place is just amazing! Finally a place I can just be my murderous self. Which is why I've decided to stop holding back and spread my wings. No more hiding in a cave for me!
Ah.
Plus, I have another battle to fight! The whole killer with a split personality thing is so overdone. I gotta destroy that stereotype.
You SOB!
I fight all day and all night to murder those totally slanderous cliches. Yeah, you probably want to murder more than just that. And please, how can you say those things with your tongue sticking out and oh god, it's like a snake curling even around. Please put a tongue inside your mouth. But you are a killer with a split personality. If she weren't here, my chances of survival would go up at least 10%. No, I don't think so, Hifumi. Your chances of survival are still as big as ever. Come on, you gotta back me up here. Even the biggest stars need the little people to hold them up. Yeah, but you're not one of the biggest stars. Well, whatever else we do today, first we should eat. We can't do anything on an empty stomach. You're right. Let's hurry up and eat so we can start our investigation. She creeps me out. Both Celeste and her creep me out. So we were forced to eat breakfast with a murderer. And after our much needed but very annoying meal, we set to work looking around the school. Ooh, I got control. So, what does the map say? Where do we have to go? What do we have to do? Well, there's no one over here. Hope Speak first floor, no one there. Hope Speak second floor, no one there. Well, there was Hero, but Byakuya in the boys' locker room? What's he doing here? Shouldn't you be in the library? Okay. Well, let's see. What do we have? Did this open up? No, doesn't seem like. That's still closed. Okay, so next up we had something covered with tape down here, didn't we? Yeah, but the tape seems to be gone now. Ah, it's open. So I guess now we can get in here too. Ooh. Nurse's office. Well, we've got these. What are these extra things? Refrigerator. They must use it to keep drugs and stuff cool. And we have a coin. Always nice to have a coin. And this is the only thing. It's a normal trash can. There's nothing inside, so I don't really need to spend any more time thinking about it. Reading is sometimes really difficult. We have a coin here as well. Even now the mastermind is probably on the other side of that surveillance camera. Just thinking about it puts me on edge, but there's nothing I can really do about it. Monitor. Yeah. Okay, let's see what we have else. We had on the second floor there were Hiro and Byakuya. What opened up here? I'll come to you later. Let's see what Byakuya, what he's doing in the locker room actually here. Just looking. Just checking. Can I get in here now? No, it can't. Or should I have looked at the door? Whoa, they already... Wait, what? Well, they had a night to work about it, but we saw that... Yeah, but this was not off limits, so... Didn't anyone notice that then? Because we saw in the previous episode that the murder scene was pretty much still intact, including this and that. And oh, they either put up a new poster or they removed the blood stain really well. And the coffee stain and the blood also. Well, that's just something. Byakuya! Why? Wrong button. Byakuya, what are you doing here, Byakuya? Isn't it obvious? I'm reading.
Come on.
I was hoping I wouldn't be bothered in a place like this. Sorry. Anyway, it looks like everything's been returned to normal here. The coffee stains on the carpet are gone and the bikini model poster is back. It's just like with Sayaka, Monokuma must have done it. Yeah, but really fast, because during the trial we saw that it was still intact. So when did he do it? And why did no one notice? Huh. Why are you reading in the boys' locker room? They are actually people exercising in here. So getting a bit of peace and quiet is pretty much the last thing you will find in the boys' locker room. Okay. Wait, is there a different reason for you to go there? I don't know.
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. No, but I think everyone saw the nurse's office. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the 3rd floor is gone. Really? I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Really? Yeah, this was the stairs, hey? Let's see. The 3rd floor of Hope Speak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? I don't know. Classrooms, I see. And a lot more places, maybe something interesting. Let's see what the map has to show us, now that we're up here at least. Oh. Well, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mandatory rooms. Celeste is in here, no one's in there. Hifumi is in the art room. Toko is in the equipment room. Physics lab says Taka. Actually, the catatonic idiot is doing something. Kyoko is somewhere in the hallway. And Sakura is in there. Ooh. Now that I'm actually doing something, I kinda need to do something before I forget. No, dormitory. Which room was Hina's room again? Let's go there first. Let's see. Hina, which room do you have? I just want to check up on you, okay? What is your room? Junko, Toko, Chihiro, Celeste, Sakura, and... oh yeah, it's not called Hina. This is Hina's room. I don't have anything I need to talk to her about. Why not? Just checking up on her, okay? Should I try to find somewhere else I haven't visited before? Hi. Okay. Apparently not. Apparently not. Let's go back there. Let's see what this the 3rd floor has to offer. And let's start with this place. Getting tired of this. Monokuma, no! Oh, gross! Just this. Oh no! Oh, I can't unsee this anymore. Oh, please, Monokuma! Oh, please! Oh man, that's something. Huh? The Spear Squadron Monokuma and 3 different colors. Is this a parody on Super Sentai or any other Task Force Squadron based superheroes? Monokuma, you're not a superhero. So don't defile their legacy, okay, shall we? I like Super Sentai, okay? And Kamen Rider.
So in the end...
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates. Not surprising, I suppose. No, not at all. So, escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again, just to be sure. Yeah, I don't think that is going to help. I don't think they are actually going to budge any more than previously. And who knows, you know what? Who says there's actually air behind it? Maybe there is only a lot of dirt behind those metal plates. And those metal plates are actually used to keep things out instead of keeping things in. Okay. I'll check for coins later. So. And what's this? Hello! Except for right on the right. Monokuma, I don't need a neon sign with your face on it. So this is?
Let's see.
A recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, Shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines. Yeah, but even those magazines are going to be boring whenever you're not getting new ones, Celeste.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay. And not when you've read them all front to cover about a half dozen times over. Then they will be boring again. That's the problem with magazines. You get them, you throw them away. Because once you've read them, they are pretty pointless.
Listen up!
Monokuma! Jeez! Don't scare me like that! Ring, ring, ring! Hello there! Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out those swimsuit mags. How about that fashion magazine we have in the laundry pool? It has a very lovely and a beautiful lady in front of it. I think I can keep myself... No, don't even finish that thought. Don't you even dare finishing that thought. Juku is a nice lady, not something like that. Okay?
So then...
Will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do! Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops! Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. Bye bye. Really? You came to tell us what we already know? You came to tell us what... Okay. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. That's why I said even magazines will not be able to stay off the boredom. After you've read them once, you won't be reading them again. Really? Yeah, really. Makoto, you need to actually... Yeah. Whoa, there's a lot here. Hey, we even have a locker. What's in that? It's a beat up old locker. Doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Okay. This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Some kind of liquor or something? Maybe it's just for decoration or something. With Monokuma on it? No, that's not for decoration. That's just for enticing people. A firm looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. Yeah, all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf, even have a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting regular updates, what's the point? Thank you, someone who has at least a sense of a good brain functioning. Well, let's pick the lowest first. This table here, it's kind of... yeah. We've got a board game. Copy of Othello. I'm pretty bad at it though. Actually, I wouldn't mind looking at how it works. It had a coin. That's nice. It's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here or was it always part of the school? With a coin. This thing isn't clickable. Oh well. Wasn't there something? Oh no. It's this thing. Pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma or did school buy it? Well, we've got the camera and assuming I make it out of here alive. I'll never look at surveillance cameras. Okay. What do you have to say?
There's nothing to be done.
It's rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. Well, the pool table, Othello and dartboards might be okay, but the magazines, no. No, the magazines, no. These monitors really are everywhere. I think I've covered everything now, yeah. So let's get out. Oh, Kyoko! Huh? Something here? No, nothing in that corner. Go, Kyoko, what do you have to say?
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. Really? I also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. How about it make sure we have fresh air? Because if this is actually a sealed facility, then you need to purify the air in somewhat. And having a large air purifier akin to what they're using in a space station or in a space rocket, in those exploration rockets, does do a lot of wonders. However, I do think that it also requires a very big, how do I put this? A very big machine to do that. So, especially for this kind of size of school. Ooh. You know? Darn. This brings back memories. No, not memories of this game, but of a very different game. Running through pillars like this. Yeah, maybe I can share that a little conversation, a little bit. I had a Nintendo 64. Still have that one, and my friends and I were always playing GoldenEye. Almost nothing but GoldenEye or Mario Kart on that system. And there was also a area called the library, or no, not the library. It was the part that has the library and the basement together. I don't know what's called anymore, but it was this part, and we did sometime once a capture the flag mission, and I had the flag at that moment. And all I did was in this basement where there is a similar room like this, where you have a lot of pillars. And you can go through this like so. Running like really weird crazy. Because each time they, my friends would look at the screen, they would see these pillars. And they would try to search for me everywhere. And they just couldn't find me. While I was just staying, running around these pillars for all of eternity. Like crazy. And they just would run around the basement and the library looking for where I was, because occasionally I popped a little bit upwards when there were a little bit too many people in the basement, so I went to the library part of the area. But mostly I kept running around these pillars. And they just couldn't find me. And that's how I just ran the entire time and won the match. However, next match they caught on what I did, and I've never been able to win a match after that. Darn. So let's see what's in here. The art lab. At first glance this looks like any normal art room. Really? Then look at the right side. I don't think any normal art room would have such a weird statue. Such an ugly statue in this room. But something about it seemed off, or multiple something. No, really. You have a Monokuma statue at the right. And you have pictures of I don't know what on the wall. This is the most creepy art room I have ever seen, especially because it also covers the chalkboard. Okay, Hifumi, what do you have to say? Well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches the artistic itch of mine. Art supplies of sculpting, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. What? So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are borderline 2D, so it's okay. Borderline 2D? Figurines, they are just as 3D as they can get. For me, you are even more 2D than a figurine is. You're a cardboard cutout. Borderline, I don't know what it is about borderline 2D, but okay, I'm going with it. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. My thoughts exactly, Makoto. My thoughts exactly. I'm a fan of Chiranbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Rompongi makes. I have no idea who that are. Chirambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing this century's greatest quality. Saburo Rompongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the Elite Four. That were only 3 people. But one of your Elite is missing.
You know nothing.
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid, now doesn't it? Actually, Elite 3 doesn't sound so stupid. the Triforce for once. And if it was the Elite 3, then the Pokemon League would be a lot easier to do. And you wouldn't have to, well, you still might. Even the Elite 4 in the Pokemon League is not 4 people. Even there they can't count. It's still 5 people you have to defeat. No, forget it. Elite 3 sounds just as, or your Elite 4 sounds just as well.
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. No. Or other people, other creators might, well, let me put it this. I'm not dampening the, or not saying that fanfiction creators aren't creative. It still takes a creative spirit to create the fanfiction that they make. It still takes some artistic talent. I can't make a drawing of the things I like for the life of me. I can't make a story for the life of me. However, there is a difference between creativity of an actual author, sculptor and everything, an artist, and a fanfiction creator. A fanfiction creator continues on a world that's already been built, on something that's already been created by someone else. So they don't have to do the basis, they don't have to lay the base for something else, for their creation. The entire world building, the character creation and everything. They just continue on with that and just make a series of events or just a nice painting. They don't make something themselves. In that sense, fanfiction is not as creative as actual art. It's still artistic, yes. I'm not bashing on that. I just say, please don't compare actual art that's made up on the spot, even though it quite often uses in stories, for example, and video games, elements that have been done before. But they are shaped in different. Everything has been done before, actually. Cooking, drawing, creating people, everything has an inspiration. But it's the inspiration to create something entirely new that is the artistic side. Fanfiction does not create something entirely new. It continues what others started. That's what fanfiction does. So no, I won't say that that seat belongs to you. E for me? It begins. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I seriously doubt that. I see. Well, good luck with that. Ooh, here's a lot of stuff. Let's see what this thing is. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for live drawing classes or whatever. Me neither. I don't even know what Neo is. But looking at its form and everything, is it Japanese? Might be. Just a simple bust. We have what's lockers. It doesn't seem like there's anything inside. No. A Venus de Milo. It's a Venus statue. Yep, definitely very art roomish. Yeah. I really wonder how it... I don't know, how did anyone solve it already, or is it known how her arms got cut off? I know that perhaps because it aged so long, that it's over time Either the art wore off or there were during some sculptures imperfections that eroded and the arms couldn't hold any longer. But still, what is it? Why is she not having any arms? Okay, we have a wall full of paintings. Paintings pasted all over the chalkboard and even multiple paintings repeated over and over again. There are paintings lining the walls. This is really art. This looks like a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Yeah, but some would like to argue that graffiti is also art. So, there was a coin inside of paintings. Okay. Oh well. Monokuma statue is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? If I have to guess, Monokuma. Still, the quality is surprising. Really? You don't need that much thing. It only needs to be smooth and round. There's not much detail, not much, well, texture to it. He's a stuffed teddy bear with a coin in it. How appropriate. There comes poop out of his mouth and there comes poop out of his statue. Even here there's a surveillance camera. I should just ignore it, but I can't seem to help myself. Okay, let's see what the next thing has to offer. Whoa. This is a room full of murder potential. Definitely. This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things. Huh. Yeah, camera. Yeah, I noticed that one, but that's probably story things. There are wooden mallets hanging on the floor wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they use them for making sculptures. Pretty much. Also considering the size and the chisels next to it. Well, the brushes I don't want to say, but the saws and the chisels on the left. This room is full of murder potential. Yeah. Of course, each room has a monitor. There's not much point, yeah. With a coin in it. A dolly, they must use it to move all these statues around. Okay. Huh. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretch out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Yeah, because it's a picture of Mondo, Leon and Chihiro. Huh? Damn, Mondo has really big muscles. He's one muscular dude. Oh, and Chihiro is such an adorable little guy. Did I know about him back then? What I saw in the picture was Chihiro, Leon and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head, one after the other. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it to develop? Get it developed? Well, the first 3 camera questions I don't know, but the last one's pretty easy. Wherever you can develop pictures, that's where. And considering Leon has been dead for several days by now, it's not that difficult. But when, who and where? Yeah, that's a different matter entirely. Maybe there was a time between you getting here to school and whatever that warp of reality that where you woke up. You know, it's not that difficult to lose a little bit of time. I recently had a... How do I say this? I recently had the same thing happen to myself. Well, it's not really long of time that I lost, but apparently during snowboarding I fell so hard that I kinda lost an hour that I can't remember what I was doing. I apparently said some things and did other stuff, and when I got around, I didn't even know on which mountain I was at that point. Yeah, that's why. Apparently I had been going snowboarding on autopilot, going from one mountain to another mountain. In an hour. Okay. That's just way too crazy. And in the picture, the window in the classroom. There's no metal plate covering it. Yeah, maybe it's in a different facility altogether, an actual Hope Speak Academy. Maybe. Which must mean, wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope Speak. Maybe it was at Hope Speak, but not here. Ever tried to get that for you? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by BAM! Monokuma! Please! Why do I keep... Even if I know he would be coming, I still jump at his coming. I could have seen it. The story was going literally that way. I knew, because the part of this game I've already seen this in a Let's Play before. Monokuma, you really annoy me. And you creep me out. That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? But what do you say it's yours? I thought Byakuya didn't have such an attachment to the friends here. Or are you just dissing me at the moment, Byakuya? Or should I say Monokuma?
Isn't that wonderful?
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the book of youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. That's a double negative. That means you're telling me something. So, spit it out. Hey, wait! Why can't you give me a straight answer? Yeah, why spit it out? You said you're not telling us nothing. So that means you're telling us something. So spit it out! Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Yeah, neither do I. Shall we leave? We've got a lot more. We have a physics lab to explore as well. No, he probably says the same and didn't see Monokuma sprinting by anyways. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Every time I look at that, it just reminds me of that time. Huh. This is going to floor 4. This is another floor beyond here. Well, yeah, there are multiple chapters, so I guess there are still 10 or so. We have 10 or so chapters, I think. Although they are long. Oh well. I still wonder what they would do when they have very few people left to actually murder. Because then when you have 3 people left, one murders the other. Then the one who didn't murder, well, you would at least have 4 people. So that there is a majority vote. So, I wonder what they're gonna do. But then again, they said they had a 16th student, so what's keeping them from having a 17th, 18th, 19th and 20th student? This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute. Yeah, and Taka, you're here? Ooh. Oh, is that? Taka, what are you doing here? Hey, Taka, don't you think this place is like some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Why are you even going here? You're not helpful at all. This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with. So I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. I don't think you need to know what physics is, more like what computers, science do and machines. You need the owner's manual for everything. Ah. There's something up there. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Nope, 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 I'm not gonna yell again. Seriously? You stuffed teddy bear. What? What? You wanna do some quantum leaping? No, that's something Scott Bakula already did. Hopping into different bodies all the time. Huh? That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope Speaking. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. What tragedy? A time machine? Oh. Oh no, Monokuma, that was not nice. Now you're giving him false hope. Even I know that time machines aren't real. And if they are looking more like a police box or a DeLorean, okay? Jeez, they're not that kind of weird things. Seriously? So, it can't go back in time? Okay then. Let me get in there! If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure! Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Really? 1 minute? You're joking, you're kidding, right? Oh man, this is an awful prank. You see how in shock he is, even though he shouldn't be. Okay, this is not nice, yeah. What am I saying? Monokuma and being nice. Really, Nick? Really? It comes in handy when you like leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. Well, before you find out that you have left it in 1 minute too long, booted up this machine and went 1 minute back in time, I think you are back at the same point where you find out, or even later, where you found out that the bagels were in 1 minute too long. So no, I don't think even it has any use for that. The only thing you can do is boot it up, go back 1 minute to tell you not to bother booting it up. 1 minute?
What?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines. Except when they look like police boxes. What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air, no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. Thank you! I thought that would be it. At least some sense comes out of that mouth. What else would you have such a big machine for anyway? And it's running. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures? You probably don't want to live on Mars. Well, the gravity you probably can overcome. The deadly low temperatures you can isolate yourself in a hutch and in a suit and whatever. The air on there, yeah, okay. So it might be possible, it's just... I don't know. I don't know. It's just so far away from home that you don't want to live on Mars. Anyway, there has been a mission planned for going to Mars, isn't there? People are given the... no matter. No.
you guys?
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. Well, a good way to commit mass murder in all in once. Including yourself. This huge thing is just an air purifier. And more than that. Yeah, that was a pretty bad prank Monokuma did there. Pretty bad. To go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you. And we got a coin out of it. Hey, wait, what was the to the right? They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. Okay, one more thing. Camera. Oh yeah. No, it is a monitor. Okay. Oh. What are you? How adorable. Oh, this is? It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime style design on it. It looks something like Hifumi would bring. I would guess this is something Hifumi would like. It's kinda beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. Okay, now let's go through the door. Of course you're in here. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Oh, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting seriously excited!
It's so tempting. Really? And please put your tongue in your mouth. Really? Only you can appreciate the smell of formaldehyde. For those who don't know, formaldehyde is used to stuff bodies. They put that in your veins once, well, they drain all the blood to preserve the corpse a little bit longer. Yeah. Only you would be able to appreciate that, eh? Toko or Jill? Ah, I wanna just dunk myself right in it. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Of course Genocide Jack likes it. Actually, I think it's Genocide Jill. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. You know, if it wasn't for Genocide Jill, Toko would be kinda nice. Except for her need to insult everyone. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now I should head to the dining hall. Wait, we're not gonna look around? Okay, we're not gonna look around. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... you're up. Hina! I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. Hina! Huh? I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Hina, are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. A few donuts? You eat a few donuts and... Please give me your metabolism. Please, I would like to scarf down donuts and chocolate and whatever goody sweet stuff you can eat and still keep a figure like that, well, the manly form then. The only problem is I become more like Hifumi. I'm more like Hifumi in that sense. Well, I kinda lost weight from 130 to about 90 kilograms, 95 now. So, and I'm hoping to get a little bit lower. I made it to the 80 once, but then I started stuffing again and it's just so damn hard to keep such a low weight and good form and everything. It's really difficult. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomach kinda made me hungry, so you know, when your stomach is hurting, you actually... Yeah, my stomach, when it hurts, most often it's stomach acid, and then I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, actually. So, yeah. Can relate to you on that part. I guess my mom is kind of fussy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Oh, you have something to talk about, fat guy. You're just as round as I am, or was. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like. Says the one with a roundish figure.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Sorry. Besides that, you? Jeez, your knuckles are huge. What the heck did you do? Did you convince them to double up on milk production? Seriously? Talk about jealousy much, hey Jill. Talk about jealousy. Ha! Aren't you just jealous? Seriously? Stay away from her, fiend. Oh, calm down, Sakura. She's just showing her jealousy. She wished she could have such a nice figure. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right? Taka? You're asking him? The catatonic? Who was even put in a more catatonic state due to Monokuma? Yeah, I don't think so. Right. Okay. Well, I didn't get a chance. The long road to maidenhood begins with a single step. What kind of maidenhood? That road may begin with only wrinkly old men, but it will end with strapping young adorable boys. I don't even want to know. What the hell are you talking about? Even I don't even want to know. Here for me. What did you discover? There was an art room on the 3rd floor and it had all kinds of gear. Nah. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Really? Oh yeah? Speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something while I was looking around.
perhaps.
A digital camera. That's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
What the heck? This thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures. Maybe it doesn't have a timer or anything. Yeah, probably made for kids as well. However, knowing how some grown men actually like toys, probably something Hifumi got.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems unquestionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing.
Rude! She's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it? You actually paid for this? Oh, crazy. Wait! That's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab? It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day, along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
Ah, but look at it!
what?
It got all messed up. Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection, or you buy a second-hand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it?
This is unforgivable.
It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then May I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't think any of us also have access to either store 5 pictures or let those 5 pictures be developed. Well, okay, Sakura, what do you have to say? I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. Yeah, that's not so surprising, Sakura. It's not so surprising. I wish they'd give it this a rest already. For serious! Give back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. Who are you trying to convince, Celeste? Who are you trying to convince?
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end...
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared. Yeah, again, I have to point out we don't even know what's behind those metal plates. So, yeah. I see. We have... Yeah, Celeste first. Here's one piece of good news. There's just so happens to be a rec room up on the 3rd floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Or you get reminded of the life that you could have outside. And therefore more frustrating. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Well, I wouldn't mind. But you are pretty creepy though. Beautiful voice. Lovely smile. But knowing that you're the queen of liars, you're kinda creepy. You're creeping me out. No, probably will continue the story.
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing there? Is this the device? Is the device really that big? Well, it takes up the largest part of the room, so yeah. I really don't get it. Well, you need air to breathe here. If it is an isolated facility, you need the air to become pure again. Even though there are trees outside, looks like. Because there are trees, it looks like trees, but I don't know whether they are plastic or not. Okay. Chihiro, what did you find? Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago. Yeah, he was in the locker room. Boys' locker room. What?
You SOB!
Where? Where was he?
What?
You're kinda scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library. Haha! Oh, he's trying to avoid Toko, or Jill, do I have to say. He's trying to avoid her. Jill, one little bit of advice. Take Leon's, how do you say it, e-handbook and get in the boys' locker room. There are no rules against it. Until that time, I think we all Taka, Hiro, Hifumi, and I will probably not be entering that boys' locker room, the boys' locker room. Well, maybe later, but then we chase you out. We will chase you out. Until then, have fun with Byakuya, okay?
No, 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 no!
So that's where he was hiding. I wouldn't let him get away from me. She's just creepy. She's really creepy. She just ran off? Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. No, we shouldn't have. And you're still in catatonic state. Okay, let's continue this on. Hina. I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. And what was that?
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut related discovery, did it? What does that even mean? Well, considering that you have been going on for about donuts in this conversation. And yeah.
That's right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember? This one on the first floor, right? Yeah, we were there as well. We found it also.
Well,
I remember, but it's locked. Really? You didn't see the removal of the tape when you ran past it to get to the third floor? You didn't see that the tape was removed? What?
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Or do you also have teleportation ability? Like clicking on the map and you just go there instantly? Because if that's so, then maybe we could just converse together. Maybe we can find a way to teleport outside of the facility. Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see. That's disappointing. It is disappointing. Like the end of the world is already here. Well, no, not like that. Seriously, Hina, a little bit cheering up would do you well. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. My thoughts exactly. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. So now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently, Monokuma took it.
Huh?
A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the three of them were laughing.
Oh,
It showed the three of them together, laughing. When could it have been taken? I don't know. And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows. Were there any metal sheets covering the windows when you entered here?
Well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here. That's something we can agree on. Or it was here, but yeah, then that would mean Hope Speak Academy is actually Hope Speak Academy. If that makes any sense.
let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. Yeah, but what do you remember about how you fell asleep? In the very first episode, the world just started to twist. It's like some disconnect, which I can relate to, considering I'm missing an hour or so. It still bothers me, though. I don't like that. What could have happened there? I would like to know. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. And no, I don't think so. Or he has cast a spell on all of us. No, I saw it. I'm telling you. Yeah, well, it could be computer rendering. CGI. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture. Really? Really? We had the corpse of Chihiro hanging yesterday. Mondo was pretty much murdered right in front of our eyes last evening. How stupid are you? It takes a bit longer to, well, maybe not. Polaroids can be done pretty quick. And you have pretty good printers, but the time doesn't match up. If this is morning or something, then the sky was pretty clear blue. Unless it's during the summer or something that this game takes place.
Is that right?
That's impossible. After all, we saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Yeah, Sayaka and Junko are also missing. Oh, this is an image I didn't want to see anymore. Oh, brings up. I really didn't want to play. Oh, I kinda got attached to her. This lovely little lady that was homeless once and became a fashionista and... Aww. I miss her. Monokuma killed Junko and then there's... Yeah, I miss her. We didn't get enough time to spend with her. Couldn't they have killed Byakuya at the beginning? At least we know he is the perpetrator behind, the mastermind behind Monokuma. Then it would be a very, well, how do you say it? Nice twist that the one who is killed the first, or very early on, is the actual perpetrator. And then you probably are gonna wonder how did they even survive. But then again, it's computer games. Anyone can survive that. So why did he have to kill Junko? Aww. There's also Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real. I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Reading, Nick, reading. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right, but more importantly, on another topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss. What has been bothering you? Celeste, what is it? If I'm gonna ask you what
the heck?
Celeste said something. Yeah.
Well,
Well, okay, everyone is going to say that, so... Actually, Hina? Maybe your stomach ache, okay? No? Yeah, maybe. There's also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss. Yeah, that's what you said just yet. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina.
huh?
What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer. No, Celeste, that's Pinocchio, and that's a fairy tale. Your nose doesn't grow when you're lying. You most likely often twitch something and twitch a muscle. You look upwards to the left, or something like that.
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no.
Huh? Oh.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair! If you are going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomachache? Yeah, well, maybe not, maybe. A little bit of bad indigestion. Or stomach acid. A bunch of donuts do help with that. And I wish I had a metabolism. Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it. I'm sure
Are you-
of it.
Are you feeling guilty about something?
Just a second.
No! That's not it at all.
But
It's just... I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason? Seriously, can't you continue this?
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it because even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that? Ghost?
Hey.
Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are...
what the heck?
See? I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. Ah. Wait, is Sakura actually... Does Sakura have a crush on Hina? So, can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
So, it happened last night. I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. Wow. That image again. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts.
Huh?
Donuts? Again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule. And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. Celeste, I think many of us are ignoring the rule regarding nighttime. So
sorry.
I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. And it looks like Chihiro? There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what? Oh no!
Ghost!
honestly,
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well
Well then, no. Then all we have to do is go and see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time. No, it is not. Quite often, phenomena of ghosts are made up out of pure imagination, yes. However, they are triggered by something. It's not unlikely that perhaps weird paranormal activity is triggered by a gush of wind, a flash of light, a picture or something. Something that you just did not expect, and in a very flash of the moment, the mind jumps to a conclusion. Then again, ghosts might be real. I don't know. I'm not a paranormal activity, and I like Ghostbusters. Not the, well, the 80s Ghostbusters and the 90s Ghostbusters and the 2000 Ghostbusters were no thing. Yeah, there was a game about it though, but I'm rambling again. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you. Really?
what the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please.
Seriously? And you are supposed to be oldest and most responsible here? You want to take the chairman position of the committee? I don't want to be alone. Take me with you. What are you going to do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here? Of course he is. He's catatonic, as if he is... Well, he walked all the way up to the physics lab. But did Toku drag you along with you?
Oh,
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
come on.
And I don't even care to repeat that or read that out loud. I have no idea what Hifumi is trying to say.
Please.
Shut up! What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
well,
Well, I heard the sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Okay, apparently there. So who is going to open it? Celeste, Kyoko, you two are the ones standing closest to it, so open it up, will ya? Look inside. Come on, Makoto, let's hurry up and get this over with. Wait, why should I be the one to open it up? I opened the locker and I saw a pillow. Yeah. In the locker, huh?
Come on.
What are you saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's an ancient chant. Put simply, it's a kind of incantation.
Please.
And that's why I said, shut up! Okay. Celeste,
Honestly,
let us hurry up and check the locker. While you're standing right next to it, open it. You're probably in the best position to look inside already, because it's half opened. The sooner we do that, the sooner we put this ridiculous story to rest. Then open that locker.
listen.
If Hina saw something, as she claims, there might be something here in the locker. You too, Kyoko. You're standing right next to it. Sakura.
So in the end,
Hina said she opened the locker. We'd better check that out. You're standing closer to it than I am. Okay, I'll walk all the way across the room and check what the locker has to offer. Is this the locker? There was something in here. Inside the locker is a laptop? What is something like that doing here?
Hey,
I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old and it's all covered in dust.
so
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. Or it could have been that it was out of juice, no battery. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
it would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. She did. She did. She must be feeling stupid right now. Yep. You can read it all on her face, that's what she did. I am surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning. Really, Celeste, that wasn't nice. You know, at night when someone is crying, when someone's not in the mood or even drowsy because of sleep, the mind can make up really weird things, okay? It's not just being stupid. A little bit dumb part is that she didn't really thought after to go after, hey, what did I see last night? To check up on it. Oh well. Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. Here for me, something says you already did. You're that kind of pervert. I'm so glad I don't have it. You sure about that? You're absolutely sure about that? Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a grey alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole. Wait, what? I don't want to know in what kind of state you were in back then. Drunk or drowsy or really sad or quite euphoric or whatever. I don't want to know.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions. Hina, please don't indulge him.
Don't be mean.
Don't be mean, I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference. There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. Just because there isn't a visible camera doesn't mean there is no camera. He could have hidden a camera somewhere. Not to mention, he is not totally blind because those Monokuma teddy bears are coming and going wherever he wishes to be. So he could just as well be standing in a corner right about now and looking on to our conversation. Just saying. So you what here for me? So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. I have to turn it on, don't I? Really, what if there's a bomb as a bomb? Oh right, that's why I have to turn it on. I'm the most expendable here. Okay, it's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard. And the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There were a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. Yeah, pretty much. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? Oh, now you want to get on it! Honestly, first I have to open the locker, then I have to turn it on as if there is some bomb attached to it. With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over to alter ego icon. And when she double clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here! Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
Oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me! Really, how dumb can you be?
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost. Huh?
Um,
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then?
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone and everything. It's Chihiro,
I knew it.
alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program? Artificial intelligence, Makoto, artificial intelligence.
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of ultimate programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro had used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Yeah, but you would still need to input data or something. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Really? Support vector machines and reinforcement learning are pretty much standards. It's something I had on the university, okay? Support vector machine, reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. Yeah, there are others as well. But reinforcement learning is pretty much the most common used. If you want to know more,
That's it. I'm sure of
Just-
it.
just Google it, okay? Sure, for me.
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help you, to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. Possibly. It's not out of the question. However, well, let's just say let's see first where we're going. Okay? And that is why it's called alter ego. A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second, perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. Really? Even a computer grows old, you know? And its hardware becoming unstable, and the more and more data you have on the disk, the more chances you have of overriding that data. Well... Okay. That's alter ego. Kyoko? How do you know so much about it? Because a programmer put it in there, in the game. I think she is the ultimate detective. Or some kind of that.
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot. Yes. If for me, please don't tell me you're going to embarrass us. Please don't do anything embarrassing. I should have known. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel as if...
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean...
That aspect? What? I'm sorry, but he for me is way too embarrassing. All of a sudden,
Anyway.
oh man. Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmic, yeah, whatever the word stands there. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Master only gave me a general idea,
well,
but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. Whoa. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while,
Leave it to me.
but I'm definitely gonna do it. So you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart. It also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you. He just has to send in Monokuma, you know?
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already. Just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam. So if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. Okay. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That's fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay then. How about once it's nighttime we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then, what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Well, she is the one closest to the bathhouse, so yeah. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave your door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I may become a victim myself. I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. Then who is the born and who is the dropped one? I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I ask a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here I thought it was him, but... Is Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed not to know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like...
Somehow I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's simple. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings. Well, feelings are more kinda... I don't know. Aren't feelings just reactions to certain triggers? That anger and expressions of anger and sadness are just reactions to triggers? A computer can have those. It just has it in their own way. It's not like, how do I say this? Set in stone what feelings actually are. Even in a human being, it's a trigger of neurons, of synapses that sometimes trigger a certain gland and alter your state of being. A computer can have that same. There can be inputs that trigger certain functions that alter its state of being and cause a certain expression. Isn't that what feeling is all about? I'm just saying. That's why I found Data of Star Trek always weird. He was always trying to be human instead of trying to be himself. See what is emotions and feelings within his own computer program.
What?
Are you sure about that?
Shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. Probably he suspects already. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be...
What's wrong, Hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. If that were possible, then Chihiro would already have done that. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here. And I don't think they have a Wi-Fi signal in there either.
Well?
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access. Where in this freaking place is anything that remotely resembles electronic communication opportunities? The only thing you have are those monitors that Monokuma controls. I don't think there is internet access somewhere around here. You don't even have your phones. There are no phones in here. Seriously? That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find it out in no time. Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get a lot going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back. Oh, Hifumi! Stop drooling, will ya? Oh, he really is a pervert. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I suppose.
And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as he'd been waiting for his cue. That one was happening. You could see that one coming from a mile away. Dun da da dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome thing? Monokuma. Right.
What the heck?
You guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? Yeah, something you don't know about. No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Why don't you ask your spy? Denied! Denied! Super denied! Wait, Hifumi, are you the spy? Because wasn't that something Monokuma said last time either?
What the heck?
Well, yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like... do it? Do it? Aw, gross. Monokuma, this is a school, remember? It's something you said earlier.
Huh?
Wait, what? What do you mean? Do it, do it.
Disgusting.
Ew, gross. You said do it. Monokuma, you said it as well.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh? But unfortunately the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, Okay boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Wait, he actually picked it up? Wow, his brain must be functioning. Wait, Nick, that was nice to say. That was not nice to say. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So, she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nuts and damn it! We've totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on!
Hey! Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? Yeah, Monokuma, what do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Sneak a peek? Sneak a peek at what? Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. Hifumui, what is he talking about? I thought you were all about to... Oh no. No, 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 no. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. No, no, no. We're not gonna do that. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. Really? Really? Monokuma! I thought you were protecting the school from this kind of thing. All about being upright citizens, not... And now you're just telling us to do it? No, we're not gonna do it. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. Let the women have their privacy. If they want to show their naked parts to you, then they show it off willingly. This would be counted as sexual harassment. Even if they don't know about it, this counts as sexual harassment. Then introduce porn magazines. Okay? Add those to the upstairs rec room. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? Go back to the dining hall! Okay, let's go. No! No, Makoto, we're not going! With the man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Really, Makoto, even you? Uh-huh, have fun in your man's fantasy. What, you're not coming with us? Have a smashing good time. Okay, then we're not gonna do it. Monokuma likes it, so we're not gonna do it. We opened the door into the dressing room, silent as death, and peeked inside. It looked like the girls had already finished changing and gone into the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. The Forbidden Land.
But...
Oh, great. No, don't do this. Makoto, please. For crying out loud, don't do this. So they really are taking a bath. Is that what Celeste meant about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakure, please. Refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Yeah. Just up ahead is the bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion. And I'm not gonna do it, so either one of you will go.
For serious.
Be careful, don't get us caught. If Ogre finds us, we'll be meeting up with Hades in no time. Really? Don't call her Ogre. That's not nice. She might be a tough, big, strong, bulky, muscled woman, yes. And she could crush your spine with probably 2 fingers. That doesn't mean you can call her Ogre. And it is not right to take a peek. E for me. Mr. Nagi, you're on point. Why do I have to be on point? Seriously, go yourself. I am out of here. No quarter will be given to those who retreat from the enemy. He's right. If I run away now, you'll never be able to stand as a true man. A true man is not defined by pervert actions.
You know nothing.
Really? Can't I go?
You know nothing.
No, I can't.
You know nothing.
Ah, let me go already. I don't want to do this perverted action. Please, let me go. Please. Why don't you? You're not gonna be a real man by... okay, I'm peeking inside. Only to get the story going. I place my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, a little further. And then, on the other side of the thick rising steam, I saw and Kyoko saw us. And Kyoko had seen us. She looked straight at us. Wait, the entire day is already gone? Whoa. I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. No, that was not nice. It was not a job well done. This is extroversion. Really perverted. Okay? This was not right. This is sexual harassment. Even if they don't know it, Kyoko knows it. She looked straight at me. Even if she doesn't want to say it. Probably she is not gonna say it, or she's gonna remark it. Well, even though this was not right. A 3D body isn't so bad in its nude state, I suppose. Here for me, you're giving geeks like me and you a really bad name, you know that? You're such a perverted ass cave. Really? But still, I just can't believe it. Like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl? Really? Do you still... How dumb have you to be, Hiro? How dumb do you have to be to see that the chest area, when males get big boobs like that in a muscle size, they become blocky. Girls also become a little bit more blocky, but first off, she is not called Ogre, she is called Sakura. Sakura still has a round, nice chest size, giving her boobs. You don't notice that? Oh man. You're just an idiot. Was this really okay? No, it was not, Makoto. It was not. No, 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 no. I have to report you at the headmaster. Monokuma! Oh wait, he suggested it. Yes, cave. Well, I look too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. No! Just because you looked doesn't make it right. Just because someone killed someone, it doesn't make it right. Because they did it. No! It doesn't make it right. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. Girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it!
Ah, man, that was a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all. This time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Indeed. Yeah, and you just saw us, so just cough it up already. Just let it out, just tell it on us already. Just become and get angry. Okay, Kyoko? I'm prepared for the punishment, okay? What Makoto did, what Hifumi did, what Hiro did, that was not right. Okay, so let us hear it already.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Sorry, no time for that! Wait, what?
So in the end...
That's what I figured. Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. Yeah, he's going to tell on us. You're all so terrible to me. What do you expect? What do you expect? You're already an ass cave in your Byakuya form. And now as Monokuma you're even worse. You're setting up to murder everyone. This killing game has to end, you know? You're an ass cave.
My entire existence!
Sniffle, sniffle. Everyone's so cold and mean. Even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Have I got your attention? Let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying. Get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh,
What is this? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Then don't. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it. Come what may. Then I wouldn't talk about alter ego outside the bathhouse for too much. With heavy feet we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Byakuya, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. You don't have to be so condescending. Really, we know you're jackass, so... the same as always. I see. Her on the other hand... Oh, she turned back to Toko again.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self. Huh? Oh, Hero, that's not nice, because I prefer Toko over... genocide Jill, okay? I'd rather have Toku with us than Jill. Toku can be adorable, can be cute, can be nice. No. She's going to say that's insulting to everyone, isn't it? She's going to insult someone again. I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So, now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix. Yeah, add that to the bullshit whatever, whenever, eh? Even with the blood bullshit.
What the heck?
Why does everyone keep making fun of me? Yeah, he for me does, but I don't. Seriously, calm down, Toko. I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. And there we go again. She is back to insulting. Really, Toko could be a really nice character if she didn't insult everyone. So, when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means... Him again.
You guys?
It looks like everyone's here, so... Then, let's get started.
what?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break. Yeah, that's right. We're not gonna lose to you ever again.
Come on.
Woohoo! You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire. And there's someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this.
What the heck?
$10 million. I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks. 10 million smackaroos. It's like totally wowie, wow, wow, am I right?
Money? Well, there are a couple of people who would like money. Celeste being one. Hifumi probably another. Hiro was dumb enough to get rid of all his money for a glass ball, so he could use it. Byakuya not being the poster child of the rich man kid here anymore, would probably like it. Yeah, there are a couple of people who would try to do it. $10 million is... It's not nearly enough. Yeah, right.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we kill each other for money.
of course.
She's right. You can't simply purchase a person's life. Oh, you should know. You should know. That's what hired assassins are for, actually. They pretty much kill someone over money. You can say 10 million or however much. I don't give a crap for serious. Yeah, they're alright. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money, No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. That's again assuming that everyone considers each other as friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
Can't wait! I can't wait!
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. And then you're coming with things like these. Really? Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage, along with the massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from the last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Toko, do you have money problems, perhaps? Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. 1 million and you can now earn 10 times as much. Your life is comfortable. Your 1 million that you worked in your gambling has become moot because inside here I know you're freaking lying. Oh, this is way too thick a lie.
I'm telling you.
If for me, what about you?
I know nothing!
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams everyone. Good night, sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because
Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear. She meant what she said.
You know?
Okay. Let's everyone just head back to our
How
rooms.
about that?
And don't think about that whole money thing. Got it? Good? Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? You're asking the catatonic guy? Jeez, he's still in that state. Right. As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed. Money. There's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it. I don't think so. Nope, nope, nope. Money is too big a motive, especially $10 million, even for Byakuya and Celeste who say they have money enough. Even for those two, it will be really enticing, especially because the money inside here means nothing. And on the outside, where everyone is trying to go, it means everything. Yeah. Because of the program Chihiro left behind, Alter Ego, we finally have some small hope to grasp onto. That's assuming there is something actually good inside those files that they could use to get out of here. And even if you know what's inside those files, how would you know? How would you get out? You still need to get out. If the files are not about getting out, but some embarrassing secrets about who Monokuma is, about what Byakuya is doing, then yeah, no, I wouldn't get your hopes up way too high. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy. Because they can put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute. No they don't. Well fine then, I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. See, just by adding that my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? No, your creepiness goes up by 100%. Everyone who puts Little in front of his name is kind of creepy in my regards. It's just, what? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough little. The world doesn't have nearly enough littles. More littles would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, little war criminal, little destruction of environment, little hit and run, little death tax, little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter!
No, it becomes only darker. It becomes creepier because people are not taking those things seriously.
Our dreams are expanding! Ding ding! Good morning, everyone! It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get ready to greet another beautiful day!
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Whew. No free time yet? Even though we already had Monokuma give a... Oh, what are you two doing? Everyone in the... Here? Oh, Ifumi is also... Where's Ifumi then? Sakura! Good morning, Sakura. Did you just wake up? Yeah. Waking up for our breakfast meeting is fine, of course, but getting up a little early is better. You can exercise in your room till nighttime ends. A big meal after working up a sweat is divine. Yeah, but you can also exercise at the end of the day, so... I don't know what you're on about, but that doesn't seem like all that great to me. You don't have to do it in the morning, you know.
Hey, Makoto.
Hey, morning Makoto. Good morning. You're kinda sweaty. Have you been exercising?
That's right.
Yep. Me and Sakura were doing our morning workout. Oh, but I didn't break our nighttime promise. I just ran around my room till it ended. Is the room even big enough for that? I don't want to know. Why don't you come with us next time? Then I have to get into your room. Okay? Did Sakura also get into your room? I don't want to know. I don't think I could keep up with you and Sakura.
Huh?
Ah, seriously?
Ah,
Okay then. Okay, then we can do something in the rec room. I'm not good at much, but I do know how to play Othello. Celeste would probably like that. I'm not very good at that either though. I don't like to think when I'm playing, so... Okay. Ifumi!
Ah, well, hello.
Ah, good morning! Morning! Actually, it's a great morning. A morning that has blessed my entire future. Really? It feels like any other morning to me. Phew! Maybe you can tell, but my soul is positively overflowing with strawberries today. Well, I'm off. That was bizarre. I mean, even for him. Yeah, really bizarre. Okay, let's go see what's in here.
Could it be?
So, the people here today. Same as yesterday, just a 7. 7? We were with 10 and only 2 are not showing up. Who's the third one not showing up? Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, but
well...
it looks like Taka has decided to stop coming for good, too. Okay, Taka is also not coming. It's like he just given up. Yeah, pretty much. But then again, the guy was never right in his head anyway to begin with. For people who aren't as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. On another topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but
Whew.
it's related to this case. So I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway,
I have to make a new rule using alter ego without permission. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh,
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make a rule about it?
wow.
That's a good question.
Hey,
Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh,
No! It's just like you said, we all need to be very careful. Pant pant.
Huh?
Huh?
Say what?
Whatever! Let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? Oh god, please don't tell me he went into... He did something with the laptop, didn't he? And Kyoko found out. Kyoko found him there. Oh god, even me. We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. What should I do today? And that's free time, so that means I'm gonna close off the episode around here. And it's been also long enough. I thank you all for watching. And this new chapter has me interested. I can't wait to see what happens next. But then again, I think for today, this episode, it's long enough. So I thank you all for... And I'm repeating myself. So let's close it off. In the next episode, we go around looking at the, well, the old area. And a little bit of the new area. To look for new tokens. Although I will do that off screen. And then we are going to see who we are going to spend some time with. I thank you all for watching. And till the next video. Bye!
Danganronpa.